Hello, Moochers. Welcome to another reaction. This is a strange reaction because it's normally I do geeky stuff, but I want to do a reaction to an introduction of a program called This Morning that's shown in the UK by presenter Willoughby, who's a presenter who's worked with a co-presenter, Phil Schofield. He's been there for 20 years. I forget how long they've been worked together. They've worked together a long time. They've done other shows together, and they basically live with each other in and out of their lives, getting drunk and going to all these events together. The bestest of friends. But this sort of last 2 or 3 years, it's been reported there's been a strain in their relationship, or professional relationship. So when they're on together, they're still acting up like kids, but apparently once the camera stopped, they just walk away from each other. And 2 weeks ago, roundabout, she just kind of had enough, went to the boss and said, "It's him and me." And then it came out that he'd been lying to ITV, which is the company I met this morning, about his dalliances with a young man that we met when he was 15, being one of these showrunners, and or assistants to say. And obviously it led somewhere, which obviously Philip being like 60s, it's very frowned upon being lied to everybody, including apparently Holly. Now, the British public, and obviously there's a lot of toxicity about the rumours and that, are all sort of like people going, Holly must have known, and how dare she lie and all that, and we don't know. I mean, a lot of people inside say, well, yeah, we knew, there was gossiping that we kind of knew, so Holly must have knew, but obviously she's denied this at the time of recording this. So today she's had a bit of a break, and she's just come back from obviously the little break to sort of keep her head down, and this is her first time back on This Morning, and she's obviously going to start it off with a speech, because obviously Phil left. Well, he on the programme he just said, "Oh, it's my last shift," and it kind of went. And then the following week there was kind of a little, I'd just like to say thank you for Phil Schofield for being here for 20 years. Now, on to the next segment. At that rate, it was just literally 30-second, just like to acknowledge Phil. At that rate, there was no sort of 10-minute montage. It wasn't him on the phone, it was just him gone in a minute. Then it came out in the news and what he'd done. And then he got dropped by his agency, he got dropped by everybody. Last weekend just gone was the Soap Awards, which is a massive thing in the industry of soaps and for ITV. Phil Schofield's been doing it for years. Didn't do this year for obvious reasons because he's been dropped. So we'll never probably see him on TV again in the capacity. If he does, I'd be very surprised. But the amount of people have been sort of dropped, cancelled, never seen again. I'm sure he's one of them. He's got this stigma now. You go on Facebook, there's all these memes. Like he used to do Strictly Come Dancing, but now I saw something today like not Strictly Come Dancing, sorry, Dancing on Ice. Somebody put Dancing on Ice, okay, allegedly. So I'm going to say that just in case. So yeah, it's been a sort of funny time in the showbiz world. Like I said, apparently all over the years it said he's had pals, but now they're all saying no, he was horrible, he was rude. And Holly was just the same, but then other people say Holly's done nothing wrong. So it's a bit of a strange one, and I'm like, well, I was going to bring it up with weight, but people say, well, I wouldn't do that. But touchy. But actually, she's on TV today. And I thought, you know what, I want to see what reaction. I don't watch This Morning. It's just a fluffy morning programme for housewives and old ladies, in my book. But obviously it's an important thing for ITV. It brings in the money, it brings in the viewers, but with this going on, there's talk of it even pulling the plug because it's been that bad. Now they could salvage it. Holly Willoughby is a professional and she's got some good horse, but like I say, it's had some controversies. Yeah, you've had some presenters been let go, probably thanks to Phil kicking off, wanted his own way. One of them was Eamon Andrews, a man who's been broadcasting for about over 30 years. He'd been doing this breakfast TV and that, and he was on this, and Phil also came out as gay about a year ago. Hello. And who was presenting that day, he was meant to be his show, but Phil kind of took over, going, I'm gay. And then he was like, oh, never mind. But he felt shoehorned into it, and he said, I didn't like what I was doing. Not the fact he was trying to be gracious, and he felt false. And last week he was ranting on the news program he was on, saying what poppycock it is the fact that he's so 40 and everybody knew, and he's got his just desserts. I've just realised I've rambled on for ages. The whole point of this was reaction. But yeah, let's go and watch the reaction now to Holly Willoughby and what she's got to say about Mr. Phil. Let's have a Mooch new.
Hi there. Good morning.
Hello there.
Josie, thank you for being here.
Josie, big brother.
Right. Deep breath.
12 years ago. No.
Firstly, are you okay?
I'm alright.
So, feels very strange indeed sitting here without Phil. And I imagine that you might have been feeling a lot like I have. Shaken, troubled, let down, worried for the well-being of people on all sides of what's been going on, and full of questions. You, me, and all of us at this morning gave our love and support to someone who was not telling the truth, who acted in a way that they themselves felt that they had to resign from ITV and step down from a career that they loved. That is a lot to process. And it's equally hard to see the toll that it's taken on their own mental health. I think what unites us all now is a desire to heal for the health and well-being of everyone. I hope that as we start this new chapter and get back to a place of warmth and magic that this show holds for all of us, we can find strength in each other. And from my heart, can I just say thank you for all of your kind messages, and thank you for being here this morning. Myself, Josie, Dermot, Alison, Craig, and every single person that works on this show will continue to work hard every single day to bring you this show that we love. So on that note, Josie,
Mary, you bring it in. Bring it in.
Bring it in. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough then. Well, that was quite sweet actually. Yeah, it's good that she's back in the box, and you can tell in her voice she's very emotional, and it is a big thing, you know, especially when you're talking to millions of people, especially when you've been watching it for years, that of course he's no longer with her because he's lied and done something deceitful, which according to him isn't against the law, but it's frowned upon, and the fact he lied to all the colleagues and that. Now, like, yeah, she was tarred with the same brush of maybe knowing about it, and she should have come forward earlier, but she at the end went to the management anyway, said get rid, it's toxic, and she was saying they didn't want to bring the magic back to the TV show. Well, it'll go on, we don't know, and hopefully it will. I mean, I saw a little bit, funny enough, after it stopped, because I had to get the footage off another channel. I couldn't get it off ITV, but I saw a little bit of later on from ITV, and she's thanking the viewers of writing in and that. So people are still watching, and she's been sent loads of messages of support and that. So people do still care for her now, and I thought she did really well. And I hope she does sort of come out of this, because especially if you've been tarred in the same brush with somebody who's has been deceitful in a way to all the viewers, who's lied, allegedly. It's not good. Also, with everything being toxic in a minute, I agree with the mum of Caroline Flack. I don't want to see a parallel. Caroline Flack was a TV presenter. It was about 2 years ago. She took her own life because apparently she was alleged to sort of beaten up a boyfriend or something. So she was sacked by ITV. She lost her lucrative deal with Love Island, and it was too much for her. And the poor girl took her life. And it turned out she didn't beat her boyfriend up. But that was it, everybody was against her, and she couldn't take it anymore. So everybody on these news outlets were all out sort of going in for, you know, Phil Schofield and sending out horrible memes and that, which, you know, it's some of them made me laugh, and I've done the odd joke as well, allegedly. But it's, you got to remember though, it does affect people, and you know, I don't want to see the guy lose his life. He's just best keeping his head down for now, and then trying again maybe in a few years. But I think I prefer his career is over. he's done damage. So, and he's burnt a lot of bridges, as far as I know. So that's a shame. C'est la vie, eh? Well, that's I know it was only a quick reaction. There's more babbling, if anything, but that's what happens when you mooch the internet. I'll do some more mooching soon, but thank you for watching. Do you agree with all this? Do you think this morning should continue? Do you want Holly to sort of go on with her career? Do you think that's it, draw a line, start again, bring in new faces because of this, disgraceful controversy that's happened? Let me know, comment below. I'm parroting myself though. Comment below, let me know. And thank you for watching, and we'll keep mooching the internet again another time. But take care of yourselves, and I'm just making shit up now. Keep mooching the internet, and take care of yourselves. Take care.
Can you paint my face as well?
Show us your profile.
Okay.
And I'll do it right now.
Painting my face like...
That's come up a tree.
Properly painting my face.
And other bits.
That's...
I'm sorry
like
about
yogurt.
that.
Maybe it is yogurt. What?
It's edible, I believe.
Don't look.